What's going on, everyone? Today we have to talk about Monad. This thing literally has been defying all odds for literally the last month, while everything else has been kind of downwards. Monad has literally been moving up for the last month, 58.5% in the last 30 days. That's pretty good. I'm going to talk about this today. I'm going to talk about where I think Monad is going next and what I think is going to happen on the other side of this bear market, because that's exactly what we're in right now. Monad might be doing well, but everything else is trading in a bear market. So we'll see what's going to be happening here. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But yeah, look at this. In the last 24 hours, 6.1%, 7.9%. In the last 2 weeks, 11%, 58% in the last month. That's pretty good. 400 million inside of market cap, 24-hour trading volume at 81 million. And what I think is really impressive is Monad started literally as the bear market was forming. Like, literally at the start of the bear market, Monad started, and it's been up since then, right? It did have a little bit of a pullback initially on that launch, but it's literally been slowly grinding upwards, which is really good. That's what you want to see out of good projects. Whenever they're new, when they start off like that, you want to see them slowly grind up. You don't want to just see them do some moonshot, right? Because that's when you get all the gamblers who are pretty much going to pump and dump the coin. But Monad didn't work like that, right? It did a pump at first. It went all the way up to 500 million in market cap, went all the way back down. But now we're seeing that it's working its way up. At the peak, Monad got all the way up to 0.048 cents 5 months ago, right? Right at the start of the bear market. So, Monad's doing good. The whole time Monad has been going up. Like, you've literally been seeing everything else has kind of been just going down. So, Monad is on the right step of things. If y'all don't know what Monad is, though, go ahead and look it up. But yeah, it's a layer one blockchain. They do a lot of different stuff. It's like a DeFi project. But you can come over here. You can do staking. You can do a lot of different stuff over here. You can bridge on here. You can do a lot. So check out Monad. But what I want to talk about is more so on the technicals here, because I'm noticing a certain pattern that's forming. But before we go over that, this is actually big news. Monad just now got listed here. So Monad is available in our global spot markets on OKX. And then they say Monad is a layer one blockchain that aims to improve scalability while maintaining compatibility with the EVM. So it's pretty big to see that they're getting listed to OKX's global spot markets, right? So it's pretty big. Now, not only that, we have the fear and greed index here at a 62. So people are getting greedy. And when people start getting greedy, altcoins start doing better. So we're starting to see the shift. We're starting to see a lot of random altcoins just taking off, right? Like, we've seen this random altcoin called Chip. Chip was going up. Punchy Penguins is doing well. Wojak did like 100%. And then we had this Asteroid Shiba thing that was going off. Rave DAO was the pump and dump. And we have Monad. Monad has been literally in the top trending coins for like the last couple months. It's been in here alongside other coins like Pudgy Penguin. So it's pretty big that Monad stays inside of the top trending coins here on CoinGecko. That's pretty big. But anyways, let's talk about the technicals here, because this particular formation here is what we call an expanding triangle, right? We call it an expanding triangle. There's two different types of expanding triangles. There is the bearish expanding triangle, and then there is the bullish expanding triangle, right? And for the bearish one, you typically will see something almost like this, right? But the top of this is usually up a little bit more, right? The top of it usually looks slightly different than what it looks here, but it is looking like it's one of these, right? It's got to be one or the other. Now, you can also think about the bullish expanding triangle, where you see the bottom of the expanding triangle going downwards, kind of like how you're seeing here. This area is going downwards on the bullish one. And then this area is going on the other direction, right? It's going upwards, but just slightly, right? It's supposed to look something like this, but instead it is completely flat like that. So that is a little bit of a weird nuance here on this pattern. But technically, if we're going to be technical and talking about technical patterns, right, this is technically a bullish expanding triangle. So we'll see what happens after this. It's been bullish the whole time, but that is a bullish signal. The fact that we're trading within a bullish pattern, the bullish expanding triangle. Not only that, I've also noticed that we might have some divergence building up here, some bullish divergence, which is higher lows on the MACD and lower lows on the charts. That's bullish divergence. And then when you look over here and you look at the MACD, what are you seeing? Higher low on the MACD. And then when you come over here and pull up the chart, lower low, lower low, right where this MACD is, right where that area of the MACD is. And then you see here, lower low on the chart, lower low on the chart. And then when you look back here, you'll see higher low on the MACD in both of those areas. So you come back over here on the MACD, you see higher low, higher low. So this is definitely some bullish divergence. We'll see what ends up happening here. It doesn't always become bullish just because it has a bullish pattern, but we have two bullish patterns, right? So two bullish patterns should help us become more bullish, right? So we have two bullish patterns. We have the bullish divergence on the MACD in the charts, and then we have the bullish expanding triangle. And then not only do we have those two, we also have our our trend exhaustion, and this is on the 4-hour chart, by the way. It has been at overbought range for a good amount of time, and that was all the way from the beginning of April to this point in time now. And we're actually in the process of trying to push back into those overbought levels up there. This box, this range up here, this is overbought levels, right? This is usually where you see your reversals coming, right? Sometimes it'll stay in there for an extended period of time like that. And sometimes it'll just touch it real quick and then dump. We are coming up here right now, so we'll see how long it wants to stay up there. And maybe the daily chart can help us out as well. So when you look at the daily charts percent R trend exhaustion, you see we already got that reversal signal right here. So there is a possibility that we can see it's continuing downwards. There is a possibility that Monad can continue downwards, but let's say it doesn't continue downwards and it comes up here for a second time to this overbought range, which a lot of projects do that all the time. If that happens, then we're going to see a push higher up to the next level here inside of Monad, probably getting up to that 4-cent range. So we actually might be pushing closer towards 4 cents by next week. So we'll have to see by the end of this week or by the beginning of next week sometime, we might actually push up to 4 cents. So we got to see what is going to happen there. I'm going to keep you guys updated here. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the link in the description for Chart Prime, best trading view indicators out there. And just to show you guys how Chart Prime is working, I'm going to show you guys what it's telling us is happening here with Monad. So now we have the Chart Prime indicators put up here. And we have the volume profile indicator right here showing that this area right here is a lot of pressure, a lot of volume at this area, which does explain why the second we broke down and hit this level, it started to go right back up again. Had massive selling in this area and then massive buying back in. So it is a high volume area. And then we can pull up the 4-hour chart. And you can see here it's showing that we just now came off of a premium price point right here, a premium price level. So yeah, this does look like it's looking a little bit bearish. So, proceed with caution. We have two bullish signals, but now we have indicators also showing a couple bearish signals. We also had a bull trap here. And what this bull trap was the ascending triangle. So we had an ascending triangle bull trap, as you can see right here. And then you can see the rejection right here. And ascending triangles are actually bullish patterns. So yeah, here's the example of an ascending triangle. It's a bullish pattern. And yeah, we got bull traps there. So we got bull trap there. So that's not to say that we don't get bull trapped again with the bullish expanding triangle and with our bullish divergence, because we have both of those as well. So we got bull trapped once with the ascending triangle. Hopefully we don't get bull trapped with these two patterns as well. So, that's another thing. But yeah, it is looking like Monad wants to be bullish, even though people just got trapped. We'll see what happens. This is the current pattern, which is the bullish expanding triangle. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to keep you guys updated. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. I already said that. Check out the link in the description for Chart Prime, best trading view indicators out there. Check out Advantis 5. do up to 500x leverage on Bitcoin perpetual futures. It's absolutely insane. Zero fee perps. Sign up now, up to 500x leverage. Absolutely insane. But yeah, shout out to you guys as always. I'll be back with another video.